Hello, amazing people. As I had listened to the today's webinar, I'm really excited to make this video, but due to some reason, I don't have any video recording software in my laptop. But I'll be recording this PPT with audio only. So let's get started. Uh, Number one thing is creating raving fans, and number two, fact tells, story sells, and number three, how to ensure that your events are completely sold out. So the importance of raving fans. So what is the meaning of raving fans? Raving fans means true fans, which who are totally dedicated to your content, who always watch your content regularly, and they are the person who will not miss your any video or any content you make, and whatever the services or product you are providing, they will take it uh, yeah, always, anytime, any product you are providing them a lot of time and on repeating basis. And the next slide is, what do you understand by the concept of 1,000 buyers? It means the raving fans who are dedicated to watch your content, and those who will become your 1,000 buyers. As if you provide any content or any service or any product with a lot of value and honesty, the persons who are your raving fans will automatically turn into uh, buyers. So the next is 10% of 10% rule. It means if you have 1 lakh followers, then this rule applies as if you have 1 lakh, you will have 1,000 people who are your raving fans. Okay, and the next slide, relevance of choosing niche. So the relevance of choosing niche is about, sorry, and niche is about, niche means your area of expertise are about what you are good at. Like if you are good at public speaking, then you make product according, or your online course according to your area of expertise, and you work for it. And many people who are who want to learn from you, they will automatically buy your product. And the importance of this is, uh, you have already enjoyed doing this, so it would be not hard to you to do this thing on repeated basis and for a lifelong. So we'll go to next slide, 12 ways to add value. So 12 ways to add value, how you can add value. Number one, uh, regular content. Number two, regularly posting videos. Three, articles. Asking questions, engaging with people, and selling your course, and mm, yeah, doing webinars and asking people what they need from you, and giving them the what they had asked. And and that's it. Okay, so we'll go to next slide, how to increase audience engagement. So how you can increase your audience engagement. So this could be done as by posting regularly, or making articles, or asking some questions or doing polls on your Instagram, and that's it. And also by giving one-on-one session, or for your or if you are posting any video, then the person who will comment the first, that you will give some special bonus or anything. Okay, so the next slide, importance of personalized SS. So this is something I had discussed earlier. If you see that any person who is continuously watching your content, or he is getting some benefit out of it, or he is um, getting some good results in his life, so for few of those people you should provide your personal access, that like giving one-to-one sessions, uh, email, and yeah, that's providing webinar, or yeah, or going live on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. And that's it. So next slide, maintaining a regular presence. So maintaining regular presence is so important, because while you are getting always in front of them, they will always remember you, and they will always consume your content, whatever the content you are providing to them on regular basis. Okay, and the next, importance of being genuine. This means you need to be genuine from inside, that uh, the people who are watching your content should get more results in their life, or they should be more successful in their life, and the value you are providing to the people with which they are getting benefits also. Okay, the next is, how does word of mouth marketing work? So if there are any friend whom you had who had watched your videos earlier, and he is getting some benefit out of it, he will automatically refer this to his loved ones, or his friends who whom he want to get the results also. So if he tells to that person, and if he that person also got any result or benefit, then he will pass on to another person. So this way you will get mouth marketing works. Okay, and the next is, why is storytelling important? Storytelling is important because there is a one liner, fact tells, story sells. If you connect through stories, the people will get more engaged to you, and there are higher chances that they will listen to you, and you will be in a long term memory of them, and also they will take the product or service which you are offering for them, and this will also create more engagement to you and your audience. Okay, next is, how do stories build rapport with people? Rapport means importance. Yeah, importance. Hmm, how do stories build? Yeah, rapport means, sorry, rapport means connection. So when you tell your personal story to the people, they they had also might have gone in the same phase where you have gone, as it is naturally that everyone have problems in their life, and when you tell your story to them, they will also uh, um, they'll also understand that you have gone through the same phase where they are still right now. Okay, so they can learn from you how to get more results or benefits. Okay, and this will get you more connected to the people. Okay, the next thing is, why do we take decisions emotionally? So this is the thing that if we watched any video or something, or online course or webinar, anything, when the speaker is telling that he has also gone through the same phase and how he had managed to change his life, and how he had worked consistently towards his success, so by listening that, you also become emotional and decide that you have to take this course at any cost. And this is how you take decisions with emotionally. And the second part is that you will be thinking that how you will be successful and benefited. That is the second point of that. But first of all, when you get emotionally connected, you will take the decisions quickly. Okay, and the next thing is how to break the massive order. So this is something that if any person, or like say if I am selling one online course, and the person who has given me the question that I don't have money, I have so many problems in my life. So how to break that massive hurdle is, you can tell them that at some point when you have started your journey, you had nothing, and from where how you have managed from zero to this much of successfulness in life. So with this thing, they will also resonate themselves, and they will definitely take that course. So this is how you break the massive hurdles. Okay, and the second thing is, if they are not willing to take that, it's okay, you can leave it. Okay, so next slide, the importance of narrating. Okay, when you tell something, they will listen. Okay, when you narrate themselves, they will also visualize that thing, that which you are narrating to them. So this is how you can connect to the people more effectively. And the next is power of visualization. Okay, so when you visualize something, you see in mind that it's happening. So you will get a feeling of that, how if this is happen, how I feel right now. So if I do this thing continuously, one day I'll get this thing done. So this is how the power of visualization work. Okay, the next is importance of personal story. Okay, as discussed earlier, if you are sharing your personal stories with people, it helps you to resonate with people even more, and it will be you will be in their long-term memory also, because they had also gone the same phase from which you have gone. Okay, so the next slide, why are stories long lasting? Okay, as I said, when you tell any stories about yourself, they'll also, the people who are listening, they'll also resonate with the same thing with them. So as it is happened with them also, so it will be in a long lasting memory in them. Okay, next is relevance of meaningful stories. Okay, stories mean, when you are sharing some stories, it would be whatever you have shared, it should have been the real, means you have really gone through that phase, or you don't have to share that you have not gone through and you are sharing some stories with them. Okay, so the story should be meaningful, and it should be real what you are sharing with them. Okay, and the next thing, relevance of including audience. So okay, this is something that when you share any post or any something, you tell them that this is about something, and you ask audience that what they want from you. So it would be uh, possible that you will make the content and give them, and they will be more included with you. Okay. And some other thing is that when you post an Instagram post, ask them questions, or do poll about, like that they will be including with. Okay. Okay, the next thing is conceptualize a sold out event. Okay. Conceptualized a sold out event means, if you are planning any event, okay, once imagine how it will feel you when you have uh, organized an event and it has been almost sold out. Almost means it's completely sold out, and you, when you visualize this thing in your mind, how you will feel. Okay. The feeling will be awesome. The next is 5 topics that people need to learn from you. Okay. So right now I am also learning few things. So the first thing is I want to become a public speaker, and next a sales expert, and then marketing guy, and then a digital marketer, and the fourth thing is the fifth thing is that I want to help a lot of people. So people also will learn that how I have helped, and I'll teach them how you can also help people. Okay. The next thing is relevance of pre-planned event. Okay. uh, Relevance of pre-planned event means, if you are planning the event before, means if there is event in like December, you should start planning of that event before 7 to 8 months. Okay. When you do this, it will help you, not only you but also the people who want to come to your event. They will also manage their time and manage their dates, how they can also attend that event. Okay. You don't have to tell them a particular date, but you tell them that your event is going to happen. Okay. It will also help you as well as your people whom you are want to sell those tickets also. Okay. The next thing is, why is early bird access important? Okay. This is very important because uh, people who will take your event ticket first, they are the action takers, so they should be given benefit and a small offer like early bird pricing. Okay. This will help people to engage you with more. Okay. They'll also get a benefit by getting low price ticket. Okay. And you will also be able to sell as many tickets. Okay. The next is, why is value stacking? Sorry, what is value stacking? Okay. This is value stacking means, whatever you make your event website, you put on so much of value that the people who see that website or that event details will completely have to come because of that value stacking you are providing to them. Okay. Okay. The next thing is importance of call to action word. So this is a very 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 important thing, as I had seen in the webinar. On everything you mention on your website, you should have a call to action button in every phase. Okay. Like 10 to 15 call to actions. If you are providing any, first the video, then the bottom will be call to action, then the pricing of the tickets, then call to action, and then the speakers details, then the persons who have got benefited from your earlier webinar, and okay, that's it. Okay. The next slide, 8 ways how will you provide after event support. Okay. This is very important because many of the event organizers who make events, they don't care about the people who had came to their event, and they won't ask also how they can support or any person who had attended the event. So okay, the first thing is, you can give them your event cups. Second is diaries. Third is bags. fourth is t-shirts, fifth is mm, anything like your event pdfs or webinars, after event webinars, okay, and the training supports or recordings like that, okay. The next is importance of clarity in conducting an event. Okay, this is very important because when you are conducting an event, you should have a clarity about what you want to do. Suppose you want to arrange 500 people's webinar, or how you have to do the things, or how what the resources you have, okay, what can you do, what you can arrange maximum, and how can you benefit more people with this, okay. The next is how to give a lifetime experience to event attendee. Okay, this is also very important because the people who attend your event uh, will surely remember that they had a lifetime experience at your event, okay. Same like when you give them uh, cups, like cups, diaries, t-shirts, and etc., they will also had a have a lifetime experience of that event, okay. And also you can make them do some exercise, dance, or music, etc., okay. The next slide is, yeah, how to create genuine scarcity. Okay, genuine scarcity means abhi lena hai, like that, okay. You have to take it right now, okay. How to create genuine scarcity means when you are selling any ticket, okay, tell them that if you take or buy the ticket right now, the lucky person who is taking the ticket, who will take the first ticket or lucky draw, will be doing a one-on-one session of 15 minutes, like something, okay. This will help you sell more tickets also. And the next is, why is price hike important? Okay, this is also one important thing of event. uh, this will make person or people who want to become become or come to your event, but they are uh, they are thinking that we'll buy the event ticket afterwards, because at the last moment the you will give it for free, okay. But you don't have to do it like this, okay. When you are giving so much of value and you had a confidence on yourself, then this type of free tickets you don't have to give, okay. Price hike is important because it will uh, tell the people that if I have not taken traction right now, then I have to pay something extra for that, okay. The next slide, what do we understand by block and sell? Okay, this is also some important thing. Block and sell means uh, if there is any like general ticket and any VIP ticket, suppose when you are selling your tickets, like suppose general ticket, okay, you provide some offer or you provide some any benefits or add icons to that such particular category, and for 2-3 days, okay. So that's how the people will concentrate on that one category, like they are how much they are getting benefit from that one ticket, okay. So they will automatically take that buy the ticket, and also it will be helpful for you to sell more tickets, okay. Like that same for next thing also, okay. The next slide, how does a seating plan increase a sale? Okay, this is something very important also. When you show them the plan or the layout of your event, they will visualize that, okay, I have to sit here, okay, I have to sit there, okay, like that they will visualize. And if you are telling them that the front 2 row seats are blocked, means completely booked, so it will make them that you have to take the seat right now. If not, I'll also the line which I want to sit out, that also will be gone out. Okay, so this how they will visualize that entire event. Okay, entire event seats, etc. And that's how they will also be engaged to take the tickets. Okay, so next is what is going all in while selling event tickets. Okay, going all in means you are completely dedicated that you have to sold the whole event. Okay, sold out the tickets of the event. Okay, you will have to provide value stacking, we have to visualize them, we have to provide scarcity and everything, so that you are at your highest level when you are doing this thing. Okay, the next is you might even have to bear a loss. Okay, this is something that if you are planning an event or something, you should be ready to bear any loss that the event could give you. Okay, like something you might not have earned more from that event, but you have given value to more and more people, that for our next event also they will surely come to you. Okay, the next is the importance of repeat events. Okay, as I said earlier, if you give the importance to the people at the first event, then automatically they will also come to your next event also. Okay, and this would help you in a long term. Okay, long term business, as you are providing value to the people, they'll automatically uh, fix their date that I have to go to this event in once a year. Okay, the next slide is how will you be able to sell next year ticket. Okay, as I said, for planning for next year, when you are doing event this way, this year, and you also have planned the event to next year. Okay, start selling the tickets of next event also from this year, so that it would have more time, and more people will know about the event which you are doing. Okay, and the next is, okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I think the time is 28 minutes. I have first time in my life I have recorded this video of 28 minutes, and thank you so much for watching the video. Have a good day. Oh, sorry, good night.